Hi guys, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon,
How
how
are
you doing?
you?
I'm good. So, a big thank you to everyone that's popping in and out of the live. Um, as
Yeah.
usual, I will do this Instagram live with my guests. You will watch some of it, but then I will take it down and edit it and then put it up on my YouTube, okay?
Okay.
So thank you. I want you to tell people who are coming in and out of this Instagram live, who are you? What do you do? Where are you from? I only interview Zambians mostly, so I think it's a little bit obvious. So,
Okay.
but just tell people in case they don't know.
Firstly, we apologize for late. We
What?
are trying. I'm saying, firstly, we apologize for late.
Oh God, no, don't worry. Oh, you're so nice. No,
I
don't
hope,
worry, don't worry,
I hope
don't
it
worry.
was
I
up.
hope we're only going out as well.
What?
I hope we're only going out, like you can hear us.
Yes. I mean, I can hear you. Just speak up,
Okay.
Yeah.
and yeah, and there's there's going to be a delay, okay, because it's internet, okay. So I will say something,
It'll come
and then
later. Yeah.
you say something, so people who listen later can hear you. Okay, I will try not to talk too much. I will try. Okay.
We'll try as well. We'll try as well not to talk too much.
Okay. So
Hey.
welcome to Shimika. No, it's not Shimika Komigo. I'm confusing my shows. This is celebrating our music on Bulela podcast, my weekly or monthly show where I sit down and have an earnest conversation with music talent from Zambia. And today I have the privilege of having these very handsome looking gentlemen
Hey.
who are also very talented. And I would like them to tell you who are watching this episode of Celebrating Our Music, who they are. Okay?
All right. I think I'll let him do the introduction.
Oh, well, we are known as Deja. Deja, DE coming from Golden, and JA coming from me, Jason. So he's Golden,
Uh-huh.
known as the boy Golden, and sometimes Sensei. He likes to play a lot. So I mean, in this social circle, he's Sensei, and I'm Jason,
Okay.
as Offbeat
Yeah.
said. So yeah, the DE is from Golden, the name, and then JA is from Jason. Yeah, so we came together, decided to form this duo, and that was what last year.
Last year.
I think last year. So we met. Should I go on the story
Yeah.
or?
I think go now. I'll do the add-ons. Like I wanted to say whatever I have to say, then I'll be adding on.
Okay. So unfortunately, I met this guy in Dubai on my way to uni. Unfortunately,
Okay.
because I don't
Ah.
like to meet people. I don't like to meet people. I'm antisocial. So, but I had the privilege of meeting this crazy dude at the airport in Dubai on our way to Cyprus International University. We were both students at the time. That was
Uh-huh.
2014, I think. Yeah. So that's how we met, and we kicked off our friendship considering similar backgrounds and similar interests, music as
Yeah.
well. So we kicked off
Yeah.
friendship. I think the music we only got into it when we graduated and came back to Zambia.
Hold on the music aspect, yeah. This is what I want people to understand.
Tell us.
So I used to do music, like in uni, I was the guy that was doing music and everything. So I approached this guy, I'm like, yo, Jay, I think we could do it back, and guess what his response was?
Oh no.
No, bro, you see, I don't do secular music. I'm more into the gospel type of music.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
So
Ain't nothing
I
wrong.
let it be. I let it be. So like after some time, after we graduated, obviously, and came back to Zambia, um, I took interest like to actually do music like on a large scale. So I was working on a song with FJ. So I'm working on a song with FJ. FJ sent me a beat, and I'm writing to this song because FJ has already put a hook on it. That was like
Mhm.
last year, March. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
March actually.
so like I'm working on this song. So like I remember this person does music, and I literally see this person like on a daily basis. So I'm like, I hit him up. I'm like, Jason, would you like to write something to this beat? He's like, yo, really, I'm down.
Mm.
I'm like, so much for a gospel artist, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
fast forward, Jason writes something to it and sends me the lyric with a voice recording of the whole stuff we wrote. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
the stuff that you just written ain't me. I can't do this. So I think,
Yeah.
that was like the first project we did. So it was like the Boy Gordon featuring FJ and Offbeat Trade.
Yeah.
Ah,
So
okay.
the song is
Okay.
called
Okay.
I Need You. So if you go on YouTube, you search for the Boy Gordon featuring FJ and Offbeat Trade, I Need You. That was our first project together. And like after
Okay.
that song, like just opened so many doors, and we're just like, yo, if people actually like this stuff, we might do
All
this. Just like
right.
good
Do
for
music.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 I love the background story. I love the comment that you made, Jason. You said I'm antisocial.
He's lying.
I
Like,
don't like people, but
I
it's curious,
don't. This is where
Yeah.
even offbeat comes from, because offbeat is just a synonym of weird. Because I think I'm weird around people. Only when you get to know me is when you
Yeah.
comfortable.
Okay. But I think it's curious because you make music, so if you're making music, you're going to have to do things like interviews, meet other artists, try to collaborate. I will ask about collaborations
Okay.
later.
All right.
But okay, so you've told us who you are, okay?
Yeah.
Two individuals who met when you were studying in university in Cyprus. I wonder what Cyprus is like. I'd like to go one day.
It's a
Um,
great island.
beautiful.
yes. So tell us, people who might not have had a chance yet. I've spent some time listening to your EP, the version on your YouTube channel. And I want you to tell people what kind of music, what would you say the genre of music you make is?
Um, I think we pretty much do everything, to be honest. We're not limited to any genre or anything. I feel like anything that's interesting, like we literally jump in. So
Okay.
I'm more influenced by dancehall. Like I'm the dancehall guy. So I listen to a lot of dancehall growing up. That was my thing. Then obviously infused with R&B. So I'm literally that guy. And
Hmm.
Jay is like the Kendrick Lamar, the J Cole. So
Ah,
he literally does most of the rap, so to say. He's like the poet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just to carry on from what he's saying, I feel like my influence comes from hip hop and R&B. So I think
Okay.
considering the EP, uh, I feel like it's got a lot of Afro beats on it. Like I think it's mainly that, but we're not restricted to that because even upcoming projects, we're trying to get out of the comfort zone and just go with hip hop, try something too Zambian, like get into the drums and all those
Oh.
lovely tunes. So we're just trying to go everywhere, just get out of our comfort zone basically, and just see how we can
Okay.
as artists. So yeah, I think we're trying to
Okay. Okay.
yeah, that's
No,
that's
no, speak.
okay.
All
So
right.
yeah,
All
we're
right.
trying to get into every genre honestly. Though I think Afro beats, I think is our comfort zone. It balances
Okay.
his dance hall and my hip
Hmm.
R&B.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm
like
happy. I'm happy. Yeah.
so like the certain songs we done together, and people don't actually know where I'm singing or where he's singing.
Yeah,
So we actually literally went out of our comfort zones. Like I got
Yeah.
to do part of his style in a certain song, and he got to do
Uh-huh.
part of my style in a certain song, and people are just like, is this Jason? Is this Golden? Like, so
yeah,
like we literally just do what we have to do,
Hmm.
on
Okay.
different.
And I mean, I will ask about this, but I love that you said that you're hip hop, rap, or hip hop and R&B, and you're dance hall, and then you fuse it, and then that your sound is Afrobeat, and you try to, I would say you try to use your strengths, creatively to make something that works. Because I was listening. There's the song. I'm going to do my reaction. Haven't decided which song I will do a reaction to, because I do a reaction to like one thing I haven't, or maybe the whole EP, maybe. But listening to for example, Big Bombay, yeah. So the first few lines, I'm like, oh, 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 and So, but you can see your individual styles come out, and so I love that you said that your main comfort zone is Afrobeat. Not to say that, and that you're also open to trying other genres. So this is, and you said you talked about drums. I love the fact, because I love when music has lots of like instruments, and percussion. I tweeted the other day and I was talking about West African music. I love it because, there's a lot of instrumentation and vocals. It's magic. So I love, for example, I'm not saying that, I'm not assuming that's what you would do, but like what James Sakala does, for example, I love what he does. I love his work.
Definitely.
So I'm super excited for your future projects. Okay. Sorry, speak.
No. We're just supporting your comments. I'm saying we are too excited for the future project. So yeah.
Okay. So can you? Okay. Tell us about making this EP currently. Okay. Not currently. I mean, it's been on your channel for 4 months, and I'm sure on other streaming platforms for longer. I'm on your Spotify, for example, your Spotify profile for this EP, and it says, okay, so 2021 Melody House, so it's this year.
Yeah.
What was the creative process like? I think you mentioned a little bit of something when you made your first song, and you said, Jason, do you want to come on this? How was it like now? Because, tell us what that process was like, making this the EP that you have now.
Okay. Well, the EP is titled Deja. So we're basically it's derived from the journey, obviously. So it's just a journey from.
Duh.
I think the whole creation from Curious, because after the song we did I Need You, we just decided to sit
Yes.
down and say what songs can we do and where do we relate. So I think we all know the songs on the EP kind of come from relationships and just our interactions with females. So we decided to just come up with that EP first before we get into our personal lives and just see the ground that we can relate on. And so, because usually there's a lot to do, there's a lot to talk about when it comes to love. So we decided to test that topic, and we started with Curious. I think Curious was
Like our
first song on the EP, which took a great amount of time. And yeah, actually, I feel like the journey is more focused on Curious.
Curious, yeah.
Yeah, because the amount of work that was put into that song was.
So, like, one thing I'd like to say is music is not easy. Whether you make trap music, as a fan might call it, or listeners might want to like perceive, it's not easy. The writing aspect, the production aspect, obviously, and also just the time and commitment you put into something that you love to do. It's crazy, because you won't believe like we would spend nights at the studio, mixing after writing. So literally, it's like a perfection. For me, I'm not the type to go home, sit down, get a book, start writing, perfecting stuff. I'm literally the guy who just wants to listen to the beat, the melody come, and I get done with it.
Wow.
He wants to go to the studio, do whatever he has to do, listen to the beat, listen to his vocals, redo everything if he has to, and I'm just there like, so,
Everything gotta add up, guys. Everything gotta add up. You know?
literally. So you can imagine what we're working on the song together. Okay, I
Yeah.
appreciate the fact that he's a perfectionist. It's obviously what has made a lot of projects nice and very,
Yeah.
very stable and just, feel like they are masterpieces. He's the guy that,
I think we gotta change that.
I think it's changing. And I'm just like, yo, bro, can we just start working on something else?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like for Curious, I don't even know, like we went to record Curious, I think it was around 21. So the producer calls us and goes like, yo, bro, you can come through now if it's possible. But please, can you like get me food on the way? Shout out Magician. So Magician is our producer. We've obviously worked with other producers, but Magician is like someone who literally pushes us. Like, yo, come and listen to this. Oh, I've got this for you. So like we've got that relationship. So he calls
Yeah.
in. Okay, can you grab some food on me? So we're like, okay, cool stuff. So we literally drive to Central Mall to get food. And while we're driving to Central Mall, we're playing the beat Magician thing, and Jay and I were like, maybe we can come up with something here. And literally when we're getting the pizza, that's when the Curious melody came in, keywords came in. So the whole drive from Central Mall to Magician's house, we're just going through the whole, okay. So when we literally gave Magician what we had, he's like, yo, let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like after Curious, that's when everything just started coming into place. Like the projects,
Yeah.
ideas, we just started marrying, and we just started getting comfortable with each other to say, okay, let's jump on this beat because now we know
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
have this interest. So that's when the
Okay.
Yeah,
And
we have other projects that we haven't released yet. Obviously,
okay.
when the time is
Okay,
right.
no, you're going to tell us. You're going to tell us before I let you go about what's coming up. But I want to make a small comment. I love how, I always ask everyone that comes on here about the creative process, and it's different for everyone. And I think the dynamics are different for duos or trios versus just a solo artist, because it will be the solo artist versus or with their producer, just the two of them, or maybe the beat maker. I don't know. I don't want to pretend I know all the terms, but it's very curious that you say, Curious was the song that took you the longest to mesh together and make, and then afterwards everything everything flowed. So I guess you were getting to know each other, what you like, what I can do, what I'm comfortable with. So and I spoke with the producer a couple of months ago. One of my most recent Celebrating Our Music interviews was with Church Ulukuta. I'm a huge, huge, huge fan of his. But he also mentioned to me how when he's the producer or he's producing someone, he wants to make the artist comfortable. But nobody talks about how the artist also must be comfortable. So you needed to be comfortable with each other. I love the story. I love it. I appreciate it. Okay. So you already touched on a little bit about the creative process. Okay. So I imagine you both write, no?
Yeah.
Because you talked, Golden, you talked about how I listened to the beat and I'm like, okay, I think I know what I'm going to do with it. But then Jason is like, okay, this will work like this. It's more meticulous.
All that.
Exactly. So
shower, do everything you have to do just to get whatever you have to do. Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. So when the final product, okay, you were like, okay, so we're ready to put this out to the world, okay? Did you seek approval or acknowledgement from your family and friends? Did everyone, were other people because if I'm going to make something, even like just starting my YouTube channel, I run the idea past my brother because he's like my buddy, my confidant. We chat about stuff. So it's like, dude, what do you think about this? Who were you guys speaking with? Like, okay, we finished university and something we want to do, while we do other things. I imagine you work or whatever. We also want to do music. So who did you tell? What was the reaction? Did you get support from your family, from your friends, or you're just like, we just do it and then we release it and then we deal with the consequences after? What was it like?
I mean, the underlying factor is us wanting to do it and just putting it out there because it's something we love. But at the same time,
Yeah,
support loved ones is definitely vital. So,
yeah,
uh, personally, I run it through my family, and my sister is my biggest fan. I feel like his sister is also my sister. They are our biggest fan. So, whenever we put out projects, before they're even finished, maybe if it's a VN on the phone, we come back and play it for them, and we just see the reaction. They can critique us to say, "Nah, this is not really you. This is you." They're that honest because they at the end of the day, they want us to be authentic. They want us to be real with ourselves. So they definitely support in that way. I feel like we've also approached the artists. Sometimes it's not even approaching them. They'll just be there when we're recording. And then once the producer is running through the song, trying to fix it, and they'll be there like, nah, this is good. Or try work on this part and change that. So we'll be there listening. I think you can continue from there. It's
Yeah,
basically the
and
same thing.
also the underlying factor is, when you want to get an honest opinion from someone that doesn't want to hurt your feelings, you don't want to tell them like, this is my song.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I
That's actually true.
when I come back to the track, I'm like, yo, listen to this project. Like I don't want to tell my sister or any of my friends like this is my song. I'm like, listen to this. What do you think of it? And then obviously their reaction would tell me whether it's just like, this is my song or this is like, actually this artist is trash, even if it's my song. So yeah. But fortunate enough, I've never had an experience where anyone has played the song forward like it's trash. It's either they'll say, it's all right, maybe the person could do better in these areas, but overall it's all right.
Yeah.
So pretty much like, yeah, like obviously we also have times when we've done projects and you just the excitement, you just want to play it for everybody who feels like they like the music or who've shown
yeah,
support. You're like, we like that song. What do you think of this project? Like, how do you like? Actually, this song is not as nice as the first one. This song is
Yeah.
actually very nice compared to the first one. So, like, their feedback will just always be in the spirit that always get better.
I think we're always open
okay,
to critics because I mean we've gone as far as playing our music in the gym,
The gene,
and no one knows who it is. We just go there and just connect our phone and then
yeah,
play it and be like, no, it's my phone playing the music, but the song there, what do you think about it? And they'll be
yeah,
there like, oh no, I actually like it. Who's that? Are they West
yeah.
African or? And they're like, nah, that,
Oh.
that's me and
yeah.
I.
And
How you get feedback from from the people in your lives, from your friends, from strangers. And I wanted to comment before we got cut off. I like your strategy, Golden, of not telling your people who the song is from. You just let it
Yeah,
play, and then what do you think? What do you think about that? I love that
yeah.
strategy. And then your siblings giving you feedback. Okay. Where you were already making music when you were in university, yes?
yeah.
Okay, so when your family or your parents, I don't know, I like to ask about parents, I don't know why, but what did your family say? They're like, are you studying or making music? What was there some sort of pushback? Because we know, I don't know about you, but Zambian parents they're very strict. They want you to do school, they want you to finish school, get a job. They're not always super supportive of creative
Yeah.
or artistic pursuits. So what did your parents? What did let's just say family. What did your family say when you were in university and you're like, we're going to do this, or we're doing this?
So personally, I've been raised by a single mom. So personally, my mom has always known that I do music all the way back from 2007.
Yeah,
So she's always been very supportive. Like,
good.
she,
Yay, mom, we love you.
We do.
yeah. So she's very supportive. Like she's always asking, "Are you having shows? Are you doing anything? What's the new track?" Like every time we do something, she always gives me that feedback because you know how you know how
Zambian mom,
like,
just like
like
mine.
once you get that reaction from the mom, just know she's in agreement. Like she agrees with whatever you're doing. Because like, yeah, she just doesn't want to say like, "Yo, this is dope."
Yeah.
So yeah, she's always been very supportive.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I think Zambian moms are in like a common Facebook group or
So
WhatsApp group, and they share expressions. I love it. I just had a vision of my mom going there. Okay, great. And you, Jason, what was your family like when you were like, okay, I'm gonna do this? I know you said they're supportive now, but when you initially broke the news about
um,
your
I think like he said, okay, for me, music has always been bedroom music. I've always just created it just so I can listen to it, and maybe a few friends here and there. That was back in the years.
yeah,
So whenever my mom, similar upbringing, single mom. So whenever she would get to hear my music, she would be there like, I should have sent you to music school. Like you should have gone there. Like aside your love for IT and whatnot, but you could have done music too. So she's always been supportive. Not that
yeah.
she, what are you writing about? How's the music gonna sound like? I mean, for me, it's just the support to say, do what you love. Yeah. So
Okay, good.
We're fortunate enough to have parents that are more 21st century-ish
yep.
and are more understanding of how the world is changing and that faith doesn't only come from an office job or a white collar job. So yeah,
Ultimately, it's
that's
happiness. So if you're happy doing what you
I
do,
love it.
yeah.
Yes, I love that you've both said, both our parents are supportive, they're understanding, they're accepting, they make comments, because I know, a lot of people are like, no, no, no. For my parents, there was no negotiation. I just interviewed Martha and Shimbi just last week, and
Okay.
she works in football,
Okay.
and she used to play football, but her dad was just like, yeah, football, yes, but you have to stop now. Go and go and find a job, and it was either that or that. But she got creative, and she found, okay, so I love football, and she's doing journalism now. She's in her second year at university,
Okay.
and she's working as the communications and PR manager for Zanaco, the best club in Zambia. But anyway, that's enough of that. But there's different stories, different versions. Not everyone's parent is as great as your mother's, so kudos to them. Okay, shout outs to your moms from
Thank
me.
you.
Um, so let's finish this before another technical glitch. Tell people where they can find you on social media, because the main thing is, yes, you have music, you have your EP, the journey or
Mhm.
the journey,
Mhm.
depending on how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
It's on Spotify. I have the link now. I made a mistake. I should have copied the link before our live so I could have pinned it here in the IG live. But people can follow you, check out your profile, click on your profile. But tell people where they can find you on social media, all your socials, your YouTube channel name, everything.
Well, first off, I think we'll start on this platform we're on. Instagram is Deja Music Rhythm. I think it's the same
Mm-hmm.
Facebook for the rest of them. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. It's just Deja music video.
platform.
Yeah. And for the music,
And I
definitely
love, yeah,
Deja, Apple Music, Audio Mac. So the music is everywhere. You don't have to have Apple
Boom Play.
subscription. Just go. Yeah,
Okay.
just
So
go on
like
Audio Mac.
for all those who are trying to learn our music, the lyrics are there.
Yeah, you
So
really
we
want
have
to know
all
what
the
we're saying.
lyrics.
Great. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So I will try to make a TikTok with some lyrics from your song. Not today, sometime. So it's good the lyrics are there. But I love, you know what I love? First of all, I love the fact that you are Deja Music ZM everywhere. So as if you hadn't, full disclosure for those who are coming in and listening, Deja Music wrote me and asked me to review their EP. And I was like, oh, this is great. If they're writing me, then they're connected to internet and they're active. So I was like, do you want,
Yeah.
everyone is connected to internet, but I mean, they're active. They're active on social media. I won't write you on a Monday on the 1st of October, and then you reply on the 1st of November, 2022. You will, communication will flow. So I thought, let me ask them to do this Instagram live for me, because it's nice to talk about artists and their work, but it's also nice. It's important for me that you guys also get to talk. I know right now it seems like I'm talking the most, but it's good. I really appreciate you making the time to tell me about your work, where people can find you, your EP. I'm always excited for new artists, new talent. So music videos. I said I was going to let you go with a social media question, but I want to know the EP. What music video is coming? What are you put audio files or audio versions of the EP on your YouTube, but when are the music videos dropping, and which one is going to drop first? Please give me breaking news.
Should I drop the ball? So on the EP, there's a song that we've done a remix to with a very, very famous rap sensation. He jumps in it, lets the bass, and yeah, we're gonna shoot a video for that one. So I won't tell you the song.
Good.
Yeah, but before December, we'll drop this music video.
Okay. All right. So like you did for the EP, don't take 4 months to tell me about it. I know you're finding people who, but now that we have this line of communication, when the video drops, please send me the link. I will do a reaction. I promise. Okay. So you heard it here first on Celebrating Our Music on Bulela podcast. Deja Music is dropping a video before December. Be on the lookout. Okay? I'm going to let you go now. If there's something you want to tell your fans, because I will edit the part 1 and part 2 and make it one video. So if you have a special message for your fans, please, now is your time, like a little sign off.
Yeah. So a little message to fans is, firstly, Jay and I are very, very open to criticism. There's no bad criticism. Yeah. So for the fact that we're putting our stuff in the public eye, in the public ear, feel free to say whatever you have to say, because everything that you say is definitely something that we use to get us better moving forward. So we appreciate each and every person that listens to our music. We appreciate each and every person that has sprinkled some positivity on our journey. We're really grateful for so many opportunities that lots of our fans are helping us with. So yeah, just look out for more music from Deja. Look out for more content. Obviously, more videos are coming. Yeah.
Okay. Brilliant. Jason?
Continue to show love as we continue to put out our creative, projects. We'll definitely get into relational projects, insights, mental health, heart issues, family. We want to touch everything. So making money, confidence. I get why he's laughing, but there's a lot lot we're dealing with in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So music is what
Yes.
we use to, to just chill. Just sit back and chill. So we're definitely we're excited about our coming projects, and we just hope you keep your
Good.
excitement, because it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
All right.
So
Okay, so you guys, what?
continue to look out for Deja. We're here.
Yes, yes. Please, we will. And I like the note, where you thank everyone who supported you on your journey. I'm excited. I can't imagine who's the big artist. Oh my gosh, like names are all over, but I am excited to see the video, to see the project, all of it. And we're going to talk about, if you're on YouTube, if you're like me, you're a fan of Zambian music content, please go and look for Deja Music. They currently have 133 subscribers, but I promise, I'm sure the video drops and it will be like, woo, it will skyrocket, because Zambians like their video content. Yeah, they like their video content. So thank you so much for making time. I really appreciate it. Have a fantastic weekend, and shout out to your moms and family.
Your mom too.
Appreciate you even for like according us the opportunity. It's not something we saw like happening. So profile.
It was a leap of faith. We're like, we should respond.
Yeah. So, yeah, we appreciate you.
No, good.
And this thing.
You did. Yeah, you did well. You did well. I'm pleased, because I mean, you will go to my channel and you will see the last interview I did for Celebrating Our Music was a while ago, and I think even my brother was asking me, he was like, what, you're not making any more, you're not doing any more interviews or what? So I was very pleased. I'm looking at my channel now. Yes, it's been a while since I did a music related interview. So I appreciate you guys, and I'm going to, I always do a Friday shout out. I've missed maybe 2 Fridays, but I think my Friday shout out is going to you guys today. So we will try and get more people to listen to your music, and I need some time to edit this interview, but I will do it. If it's not on next week, it will be the week after. Okay?
Great.
Please take care. Have a lovely music.
Have a great weekend.
That's what I meant.
All right.
Take care. Bye-bye.